This is a regular Ford Mustang, the car with the iconic running horse logo. And this is a Shelby Mustang, the one with the coiled snake, the Cobra. Both are Mustangs, but the difference between a Ford Mustang and a Shelby Mustang is like the difference between a normal soldier and a Special Forces commando. A regular Mustang has a 5.0-liter V8 making around 450 horsepower, while the Shelby GT500 has a 5.2-liter V8 supercharged engine making 760 horsepower, almost double the power. So a fair question comes to mind. What exactly is Shelby? Is it a company? A person? Why does Ford allow this? And how did Shelby become more famous than even the regular Mustang? Today we're going to uncover everything. What Shelby is, who created it, why it exists, and how one man's dream transformed the Mustang forever. Let's begin. Shelby is not an aftermarket tuner. Shelby is not a random modification brand. Shelby is an official, high-performance automobile manufacturer in America, an authorized partner of Ford, a brand built on one promise: take an existing Ford car and turn it into something wild. But to understand Shelby, you must understand the man behind it, Carroll Hall Shelby, the man, the legend. Before he created monsters like the GT350 and GT500, he was a simple kid from Texas with a weak heart. Doctors told him, "Don't push yourself, take it easy." But some people are born to break limitations. Carroll Shelby became a race driver. Not just any driver. He became one of the best in America. His first race? He won. Then he kept winning. Within 2 years, he won 12 major races, catching the attention of famous brands. Aston Martin invited him to race for them. Suddenly, Shelby wasn't just an American driver. He became an international racing star. He drove Ferraris, Aston Martins, the fastest cars in the world. He loved their speed, but hated their engines. Unreliable, expensive, always braking. And this gave Shelby an idea. What if I combine European handling with American V8 power? A car that corners like Europe and roars like America. This idea changed his life. In 1962, Shelby found the perfect partner, AC Cars, a British company. He took one of their lightweight sports cars, pulled out the engine, and installed a Ford-sourced American V8. The result? The Shelby Cobra, a small car with a big bite. It crushed Corvettes. It beat Ferraris. It became a legend in international racing. Shelby had arrived, and Ford was watching. 1 year later, in 1964, Ford launched the Mustang. Huge hype, huge sales. But it wasn't a performance car yet. It was stylish, affordable, fun. Shelby saw potential. Ford saw Shelby. So Ford partnered with Shelby American to turn the Mustang into something more serious. Shelby took the Mustang, upgraded the engine, modified the suspension, reduced weight, and created 1965 Shelby GT350, a Mustang built for racing. Then came the bigger monster, 1967 Shelby GT500, big block engine, big power, big attitude. This wasn't a Mustang anymore. This was something else entirely. Let's break the difference simply. Ford Mustang, regular, mass-produced, affordable, stylish, daily driving, 4-cylinder V6 V8 options, 300 to 450 horsepower, made for everyone. Shelby Mustang. Limited production. High performance. Race-inspired. Custom suspension. Bigger brakes. Aerodynamic upgrades. Higher power. 500 to 760 plus horsepower. Built for enthusiasts. In short, Ford builds Mustangs. Shelby weaponizes them. By the late 2000s, Shelby models like GT350, GT500, Super Snake returned with insane power. The GT500 especially, with 760 horsepower, became one of the most feared American muscle cars ever built. Shelby Mustangs got featured in Hollywood films, loved by collectors, respected by racers, feared on the streets. The hype spread worldwide. Meanwhile, competitors like Chevrolet Camaro, Dodge Challenger joined the muscle car fight. But the Shelby Mustang remained a king. On May 11, 2012, Carroll Shelby passed away, but the company continued his mission. Every new Mustang generation still has a Shelby version. GT350R, GT500, Super Snake, carbon fiber track pack, 825 plus horsepower tuned editions. His philosophy survived. Make it powerful, make it loud, make it unforgettable. Today, Shelby American is still authorized by Ford to build high-performance versions of the Mustang. Still respected worldwide, still carrying the Snake badge proudly. So now you know. A regular Mustang is the car you see everywhere. A Shelby Mustang is the one you remember. One carries a horse. The other carries a snake. Because snakes don't run, they strike.